The latest entrant in the Galaxy family may fool you into thinking that nothing much has changed since the popular Galaxy S3. But a closer look shows a focus on premium materials, and though it's still predominantly plastic, Samsung has opted for nicer materials as a whole this time around. But we couldn't help but wonder that Samsung is pretty much on autopilot when it comes to design. The TouchWiz UI also sees massive improvements, bringing in a whole set of brand new features such as the AirView mode, which helps you get a quick preview on movies and also lets you preview your speed dial contacts in the dialer. The camera also sees a major overhaul, now allowing you to take videos and photos using both the front-facing and the rear cameras at the same time, and also help you removing unwanted subjects from a particular shot. Health sees itself promoted to a major USP of the new device, with sensors built in directly into the phone that help track various health attributes, and helps promote keeping healthy as a main agenda in your busy day-to-day life. Overall, the S4 ticks all the marks of what is expected in a new flagship from a big company. 5-inch 1080p display, a quad-core Qualcomm processor or an octa-core Exynos processor depending on the region you are in. It is also one of the first devices from a Google OEM that features the latest version of Jelly Bean Android 4.2.2. With features aplenty, we only wish Samsung had been a little more creative when it came to the actual design of the product. With the One, HTC are doing a lot of firsts. The first thing that hits you right off the bat is how gorgeous the phone actually looks in person. Lightweight and made from a single-piece aluminum uni-body, HTC has gone all out when it comes to the design of this phone. Another first is the new version of Sense found in HTC One. The Sense 5 UI seems to have lost a lot of weight and gained a few interesting features. The first of which is the brand new Blink feed, an Android implementation of what can be best described as a cross between the live tiles from Windows Phone and the home feed from the Nokia N9. Blink feed is a flipboard-like implementation of all your social and news feeds organized into one place for a quick one-look consumption of your content. It's a really neat idea that helps the phone stand out among the faceless clones permeating the mobile industry. The Blink feed is also something that is not forced upon you. A swipe from the right of the feed reveals your standard assortment of Android home screens, or if you want, you can turn off Blink feed altogether. The Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean device also has a quad-core 1.7 GHz processor running under the hood, powering the phone, and the gorgeous 4.7-inch 1080p display. Another first and something that we really like is the placement of the speakers on the handset. The speakers align themselves nicely on the top and bottom of the display and delivers clear stereo sound thanks to the Beats audio branding on the device. The camera is another first in the industry. The 4MP ultra-pixel camera delivers some truly great images, and a host of software tweaks on the camera side, like the all-new Zoe functionality, also help step up its game. Overall, a gorgeous phone with just the right amount of software features to make it an enticing proposition. The only thing we are worried about now is how HTC will price the One in India. HTC has faltered with pricing in the past. Let's hope that it is not a trend that will continue with this device. Sony's Xperia lineup has never had any problems with the looks department, and the oddly named Sony Xperia Z continues that tradition. Featuring an all-glass back and front wrapped in a gorgeous uni-body shell, the Xperia Z scores highly on design. The Xperia Z is waterproof as well. With ratings of IPX5x7 and IPX5X, the phone can be submerged in 1 meter of water for up to 30 minutes, with the capacity to resist high amounts of dust as well. The one drawback from all of this is the amount of flaps that cover the ports of the phone. Admittedly, we are not big fans of hiding everything behind a veil of plastic flaps, but the ones on offer here are of high quality. The 5-inch 1080p display features the mobile Bravia Engine 2 and renders everything in great detail. Photos and videos come out looking colorful and rich. The screen is not without problems though. The screen has lackluster viewing angles, which is rather disappointing, considering the quality screen on offer. Sony's UI, already a lean take on OEM skins for Android, solidifies its approach further, removing unnecessary animations and streamlining transitions to make for a smooth Android 4.1.2 experience. The 13-megapixel camera also puts its best foot forward by bringing a host of new functions like the all-new Auto Mode, which automatically adjusts the camera settings based upon the shot. The phone has a quad-core 1.5 GHz Qualcomm processor, which keeps everything zippy. The asking price of Rs 38,990 is a steep entry point for this flagship phone. But if you have ample money to burn, this is not a bad bet.